it's time for some shipping. I do have a Ralph Lauren t-shirt that I'm actually going to put in a box today. The reason is because I've got some other items that are going to be going with it. I also have 2 of these McDonald's, I believe these were McDonald's toys that are going in there as well. I don't think I'm going to need any peanuts or anything, but what I am going to do is grab a piece of paper just to get that in there so it's nice and flat in there. And then I do have this in a 10-6-4 box. Shouldn't be very heavy, so. All right, perfect. And this little box is going to weigh 11 ounces. All right, next item is these really cute Brooks. These are the Sprinkles runner shoes. They are gonna go in a 12-by-6-by-4 box. I've already got them wrapped in plastic, so they're gonna go right in there. I'm going to get them all taped up in here. Perfect. All right, that's great. 12-6-4 box, and it's going to weigh 1 pound, 7 ounces. Next item is this Tuckernuck dress. I'm just going to wrap it in a piece of, even though it's in plastic, I'm just going to put a piece of paper around it. And then I'm going to toss it in one of these poly mailers since it's not going to get ruined. It's already in plastic. Perfect. And then I'm just going to drop it right in here. All right. And there we have it. And then I will have to obviously measure these because they all are different once you put the pieces in there. So this one is going to measure 11 by 13 by 2. So 11, 13, 2, and it weighs 1 pound and 2 ounces. All right, next piece is this American Leather Company purse. I'm going to put this right in a 12 by 10 by 6 box. I'm just going to stick a piece of paper on top of it. It shouldn't need anything else in there. So that is a 12 by 10 by 6 box. And this box is going to weigh 1 pound, 14 ounces. All right, so next I have a pair of glitter Vans that are going in the box. They're going to go right in a little 12 by 6 by 4 box. They fit right in there, so that's easy. And we'll just get this little box taped up. All right, great. And this box is going to weigh 2 pounds, 1 ounce. All right, next I have this little Hagen Reneker rabbit. He's a tiny little guy. He's gonna go, this is where I picked up all of those animals that were in that display case. So this is just a little rabbit. Obviously he doesn't need a very big box, but the smallest one I have is the 6 by 6 by 6. So I am gonna get that one ready, and I'm gonna put some peanuts in there just because it's gonna need a little bit. And then I'm gonna drop my little rabbit right on in there, and then I'll put a little more peanuts on top, and that's all it's gonna need. It's in there nice and good. So this is, like I said, a little 6 by 6 by 6 box. I will put my little fragile stickers on there. I haven't had a lot of breakables go out in this round, so that's kind of nice, not having to do all that extra wrapping. And this little box is going to weigh 5 ounces. Of men's Merrell shoes. They are a 14 wide. So they are actually going in a 15 by 10 by 6 box. Like I said, they were a larger pair of shoes, so they're not going to fit in a normal size shoe box. So we'll get this wrapped up, and this box, you know, sometimes when I buy these boxes, I buy them brand new, but they don't always look so great. So, but that happens. I'm going to put some extra tape on this just because this is going to be a heavier shoe as well. So this is a 15-10-6 box, and it weighs 3 pounds, 5 ounces. Now this is a pair of brown Echo boots. They might be kind of hard to see. They're tall boots. I just recently picked those up. They are actually going to go in a 12 by 10 by 6 box. Really nice pair of boots. So I've got those all wrapped up. And once again, this is a 12 by 10 by 6 box. I probably should measure it, and it's right about 3 pounds. So yeah, 12 by 10 by 6, and this is 3 pounds. All right, my next item, I have this large Coach poppy bag. This is also going to go in a 12 by 10 by 6. It'll fit in there real nicely. I'm just going to go ahead and get that taped up as well. So that will do perfect. All right, and this box weighs 1 pound and 14 ounces. All right, the next purse I have going out is a Kate Spade. This is the fur purse. This is an older vintage purse. I am going to grab I think a piece of paper just to kind of wedge it in there a little bit better, but that's all that it is. It fits in there just fine. So I'm going to get this in a 12-10-6, and I will get this taped up. Perfect. All right, that works just fine. And this box is going to weigh 1 pound and 6 ounces. All right, next I have a really nice pair of leather. These are actually women's Cole Haan like sneaker shoes. I'm gonna get these in a 12 by 6 by 4 box. They fit in there just perfect. So once again, this is a 12 by 6 by 4, and I'm gonna get this all taped up. All right, perfect. And this box weighs 1 pound, 9 ounces. All right, next item. This is a large Free People sling bag. I'm gonna put this also right in a 12 by 10 by 6. And then I'm gonna stick a piece of paper right on the top of that. And we will get this all wrapped up. Perfect. And this box is going to weigh 1 pound and 10 ounces. All right, now I have this stackable nutcracker. He has all of his little, stacking pieces inside of him. I am going to put a little bit of bubble wrap on him just because he is wood and I really don't want him to get all banged up in there. So I'm going to just go ahead and get him wrapped up. Hold on, let me just make sure I have the pieces. I just want to make sure the pieces are closed because I don't want him falling open while they're... Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure he's all nice and tight in there. Perfect. And that will get wrapped up right there. And I already have a 10 by 6 by 6 box ready to go for this. So we will get that in there. And I'm going to put a little bit of peanuts in there. And he fits in there really nicely. He's not going to need too much. I've got peanuts stuck down on the sides in there. And I do have some more sitting right here, so I will go ahead and just use some of these. And I will put some of them in here just to get myself started, and then I will just put a little bit more in there. That's all I'm probably going to need for that. Perfect. And we'll get this all closed up. This is a 10 by 6 by 6. I will put some fragile stickers on it just because I really don't want him to break. All right, we'll get a little fragile stickers on this little guy. Perfect. And he is going to weigh 15 ounces. All right, next piece is this Austin Reed. This is one I just picked up. This is a wool, like a wool zip-up sweater. It's vintage, so I am just going to put this in a poly mailer, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and get this sealed up and get all the air out. Perfect. That was an easy one. And I have to measure. So this is going to be 13 by 12 by 2. So 13, 12 by 2, and it weighs 15 ounces. All right, I have a really cute pair of blue Crocs. They're going to go right in this little 10 by 6 by 4 box. They don't really need all that much. And I'm going to get these little guys taped up. Perfect. And this little box is going to weigh 15 ounces. All right, next piece is this little Canoa glass. This is a green crackle, like a little glass vase thing. I am going to get this all wrapped up in bubble wrap. It's probably going to need some more bubble wrap than what I put out too. Well, no, I think that'll actually be okay. So I'm going to get this all taped up. I do have an 8 by 8 by 8 box waiting for it. And I'm going to get the top taped, and I'm going to get the bottom taped up. Hopefully, if I get lucky, this will fit on its side, and then I can put peanuts all around it, which would make it really nice and snug in there. Oh yeah, perfect. So I've got it in there actually at a diagonal, which is wonderful. I'm just going to stick the peanuts down, and I'm going to push them in a little bit just so that they're in there. I'll just put a little bit more, and that's it. I'm going to get it all wrapped up, and like I said, this is an 8 by 8 by 8 box. And of course, these are going to get fragile stickers because you know that it is a breakable. So that is on there, and this box is going to weigh 1 pound 8 ounces. All right, so this is going to be a couple of items going to, I'm pretty sure this is a viewer, and thank you so much, but this is a beautiful brand new Ralph Lauren wool blazer. She also bought a Sundance shirt. She also got a pair of Paul Green shoes. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put a little paper in these shoes just because they're a really pretty taupe, like metallic color. I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of paper in them because I know when I put all this stuff in this box, I don't want them to get, smashed up. So we'll go ahead and actually I'll take a little bit less and just stuff that right down in the shoes, like I said, because she also has one more item going in her box, and I just don't want I worry that the shoes will get they'll get smushed that's the word I'm using, smushed. So those will go right there. Perfect. And then the last item she's getting is this little vintage Bambi. This is definitely an older one. I mean, this one's been around a while, I can tell. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all bubble wrapped up. Perfect. And I'm going to get this taped up. Good, okay. And I'm gonna put this right on top. Obviously, I'm not too worried about it because, you know, everything in this box is gonna be pretty soft, so there's nothing that's gonna happen to it. So I am gonna get this box closed up, and I do have to take a measurement of this box because I can't remember exactly what size this is. I don't use this size very often. But I actually think I'll actually have another piece going out in this same size box next, I have a feeling too, because it's a suit. So let me get this taped up, and then we will go ahead and do a quick measurement. I know it's a cube, and I can't remember if it's 14 cubed or 12 cubed. 14 cubed. So it's 14 by 14 by 7. Perfect. And this box is going to weigh 4 pounds, 8 ounces. All right, next item. This is a Casper suit. It's a really nice jacket and skirt, brand new. I am going to put it in a 12 by 10 by 6 box because I measured ahead of time. And I'm going to put some paper right on top of this. And it's going to go right in there. So we're going to get this all taped up. We're almost out of tape too, I have a feeling. Alrighty. Perfect. So this is a 12, 10, 6, and this box is going to weigh 2 pounds and 7 ounces. All right, so now I have this really cute little Hagen Renneker. I don't even know if you can see this little guy. It's a little squirrel chipmunk. So I'm gonna get him wrapped up in bubble wrap. He's really little. He's only about an inch tall. So we will definitely get him wrapped up. The smallest box I have is a 6 by 6 by 6 because that's what the shipping labels will obviously fit on. So this guy really didn't need that size box, but you know, that's just how it goes. So he's gonna go right in the 6 by 6 by 6 box. I'm gonna put the peanuts right on top, just like that. I'm going to get the tape on this guy. Perfect. And this gets a little fragile sticker right on top, and this little box weighs 5 ounces.